Gaffer, here we are at Bradbury End. Obviously disappointing end to Tuesday night, but a chance to refocus in the league on Saturday.
Yeah, very much so. I think we were all disappointed on Tuesday because we played so well. But we wish Charlton every success in the competition. They've got a great draw. Brighton Hove Albion at home, Premier League club. So it's great for them, and good Ben and Thomas and Martin Sangard, the owners, good people. So we wish them well. But there is a lot of story behind this. Off I went to the post office yesterday, and my local postmaster says, "Oh, I see you lost to Charlton." I double check. Lost? Excuse me. Did we draw 1-1? I said, we went out the cup and we lost the cup tie, but we didn't lose the game. We're 3 minutes away from winning the game and the cup tie. So we didn't lose. So in my mind, we drew the game, and I've reinforced that to the players this morning. We didn't lose, we drew. We drew with a team that's fighting to be in the playoffs for League One. So we're in good shape.
So with that performance, it was a few changes of personnel, but plenty of positives to take.
Yeah, listen, we were handicapped, weren't we, in terms of almost like the golfer, if you like. But when you're missing Jordan Roberts, you're missing Jeet Rees through illness. We're missing young Kane, who's probably going to be ready for the middle, if not the end of next week. You're missing some players that do make a difference to us. Hence why we're a little bit light on the bench, and hence why at 60, 70 minutes when we need reinforcements in certain areas of the pitch, we didn't have that open to us. So that was tough. But everyone's back in training today. Everyone hopefully is out. We've got 1 or 2 knocks that we picked up on Tuesday. We'll keep them private, but everyone else will be out. And we'll see if we can have a good assertive training session and plan properly for an opposition that last time out in the league beat Grimsby. Grimsby in terrific form, who've just took apart a top Plymouth side by 5, and Hartlepool deservedly beat Grimsby last time out in the league. So Keith Cole, a friend of mine, I was one of the first on the phone to him when he got the job to message him, and so I know how difficult tomorrow will be, both on and off the pitch, to secure a win, to keep us anywhere near Leyton Orient. I think I said last week, I see them becoming a Forest Green. I still believe it. They've got a huge investment. Good manager, Richie, good manager. Martin Ling plays an incredible part behind the scenes, and a great fan base. So we're just trying to stay on their shirt tails and let people know, catch your shirt tails who are fighting tooth and nail right behind us.
Do some of those performances on Tuesday night give you a bit of a selection headache when it comes to the likes of Dean Campbell, Arthur Reed, Jake Taylor? They all played really well against.
Yeah, I thought Dean Campbell was outstanding at Gateshead for the best part of 70 minutes. Got very tired, but he's not had a lot of action in terms of minutes on the pitch at first team level. But I thought, Terence Van Kooten come in and was excellent. I thought Luther Wilding, particularly in the first hour of the game, was stunning. I think our front two had a real purpose. And again, until we run out of energy a little bit, we couldn't energise the way that Ben was able to do it for Charlton. So there is certainly players who played on Tuesday that have come to the forefront of our thinking. And we said with the amount of games we've got coming, we now go game tomorrow, we have a 3-week game at Grimsby, then we're back in Tuesday action again with a Papa John's, and of course we're all looking forward to sitting down this evening and watching that draw.
And Hartlepool, they're currently in the bottom 2, but that doesn't really matter in this league when it comes to 3 o'clock.
Hey, listen, it's also, my only focus is ourselves, is us, Stevenage Football Club, and we want to beat Hartlepool where they are on the table. Has got no direction of it. Well, no, if it's in Keith's time, they're mid to top half of the table in Keith's time, and every manager will tell you that's the only way they can judge it. So Keith's getting in there, he's got good staff around him, I know them really well as a management team. He's re-energised and refocused his playing group. You can see the words being attributed towards Keith and his staff from the players. The owner seems to have a buzz. Lenny Lawrence, of course, was at Stevenage for a spell. Great experience of the game. He's now popped up there as an advising consultant, so he'll be helping Keith dramatically. So, but as far as we're concerned, we're trying to get a point as a minimum, 3 if we can, to just keep on the shirt tails and stop that runaway express called Leyton Orient running away like Forest Green did. That's a concern for everyone in the league, because it then takes the other places get less and less, and that's a big part of 1 of 33% gone. So we're going to try and win the game. We're going to try and be assertive. We'll look to freshen it where we see it's appropriate, and we'll look to keep players in positions where we see it as appropriate, but we're looking forward to it. People would have thought when we drew with Charlton on Tuesday that we'd come in here low and disappointing on Thursday. No, the disappointment was Wednesday. We bounce, we come back in, we have a real focus about a league campaign. Everyone expects us to fall off the cliff. Everyone expects us healthy. Every club in League Two, every manager I spoke to Nathan Jones. Congratulations, Nathan, and go and do it at Southampton, son. But I spoke to Nathan, and he said, Steve, everyone I speak to is expecting Stevenage just to fall off the cliff. And but having been there recently, I think he knows we're a little bit better on that. But let's prove them all wrong.
How do you make sure of that? How do you make sure we're not going to fall off the cliff?
Because we keep working hard, we keep having the standards, we keep addressing the issues that we had in the Charlton game, the issues we had at Gateshead, the issues we had, at Doncaster. We could keep going. Northampton. There's always going to be areas where we need to improve on, individually and collectively. How do we also strengthen as we go forward? Because we're looking at a couple of free agents who'll be in training with us next week. We'll see where we go with them. Experienced players, both played higher. We're going to look in January. We're looking now for January. The chairman's ticking the box. He's phoning me regularly. Get some names, let's go to work. It's brilliant. What a difference from a year ago when I couldn't have bought a raffle ticket. So there we go. It's a fantastic place to be. And we're looking forward to Hartlepool, and then we get some good opportunity, free week, walk on the training ground, get ready for a decent Grimsby side, but let's focus on 3 points. We need supporters to turn up. We know crowds here are going to increase, all those that normally go and follow West Ham, Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal, all the London clubs, the Millwalls, the Championship clubs, Queen's Park Rangers, etc. They'll go downhill now. They've done it for 7 weeks because the World Cup's there. As much as we'll all support England and watch the World Cup, then there's a big opportunity for those supporters to come and help. If you live in Stevenage or any of the associated towns or villages, come and help us, because we need your help. And who knows, you might have a club competing for League One when we get to the squeaky bum time. We'll be here before now, because life's flying by.
That's great, thank you.